Shalom, everyone. I hope you are safe and well. You know, most of the time we have a strong sense of who we are. We go through our days secure in knowing where we need to go, what we need to do, who we need to be, what our values are, and what our beliefs are. We're secure that we know who we are and that others also know who we are. We are completely at ease in our own skin. But you know, there are moments, we've all felt them, we've all experienced them. There are moments in which all of this comes into question. Moments that shake our sense of self. Moments that offer us not just the possibility of trying on a new self, but are actually an invitation to us. The invitation to in some way become new, in some way to become different. Now, some of the experiences that invite transformation are actually moments of joy, even ecstasy. Think about falling in love and how when you had that feeling of love growing inside of you, you knew that it called you to act in a different way. You knew that you wanted to be somehow a different person. But in fact, sometimes it's a moment of stress or of difficulty that invites us to change, a moment of pain or suffering. It invites us to change our path. And where in the moment of joy we saw our road as being straight and sunny, in the moment of challenge, when our minds get cloudy and even sometimes confused, the road doesn't seem straight. We can't make out where it's going to lead us. We may even feel fear about it. But either way, these moments are moments of awakening. We are waking up to the need to, or the desire to change. We actually find ourselves like the proverbial caterpillar becoming encased in a cocoon. Maybe we're surprised. Maybe we feel excited to see who we will be when we break through the cocoon. I want to share with you a poem, a beautiful poem written by the wonderful American poet Pat Schneider. It's called Instructions for the Journey. This is how she writes the poem. The self you leave behind is only a skin you have outgrown. Don't grieve for it. Look to the wet, raw, unfinished self, the one you are becoming. The world, too, sheds its skin. Politicians, cataclysms, ordinary days. It's easy to lose this tenderly unfolding moment. Look for it. Look for it as if it were the first green blade after a long winter. Listen for it. Listen for it as if it were the first clear tone in a place where dawn is heralded by bells. And if all that fails, wash your own dishes. Rinse them. Stand in your kitchen at the sink. Let cold water run between your fingers. Feel it. Pat Schneider is telling us that we are being invited at every moment to let go of the skin that we have outgrown and to find a new self for ourselves, a new way of being. We're living now in difficult times. We may be feeling stressed out. We may be feeling that the situation we're in is burdensome, scary, challenging, difficult, maybe even oppressive. But what if it is also an opening, an open door, an invitation to consider who we are and who we want to be in this moment, at this time? Given all that we're dealing with in these difficult times, who do you want to be? How do you want to show up to yourself and to others? Maybe the question isn't how this crisis is going to change you, but how you want to change because of this crisis. Well, the likelihood is that some of you have found answers to this question, at least the beginning of answers. Some of you may be taking time to reach out to family members you haven't spoken to for a long time, or long-lost friends. Maybe you're calling people who you know are alone and isolated and spending time in conversation with them on the phone. Or maybe you're thinking about developing a personal spiritual practice, turning to prayer or meditation or yoga. In fact, you can start these practices with PJCC online classes. Maybe you're taking this time to focus every day on gratitude. Maybe you're dreaming of becoming kinder. Maybe you're thinking that this is a time to become the embodiment of love, or goodness, or spirit. Whatever it may be for you, it's an invitation. It's being offered to you now in this situation. Yeah, this is truly a challenging time and difficult. And what would happen if we treated it also as an invitation to become new, to shed the old skin and embody a new skin? Who are you dreaming of being when you emerge from this cocoon? Who would you like to be? What would you like to be? How do you want to show up at this moment, in these times, for yourself, for the people you love, for the whole community? How do you want to show up? That's a question worth contemplating. It's my hope that you will keep yourselves safe and well, and take care of yourselves and all your loved ones. And please remember that even in the midst of all of this, the PJCC will continue to be a source of support, connection, and community. Shalom. We'll see each other again.